Hidden messages. We are getting into another personalized reading, and this is for Alice. We're going to start with yes and no's. The deck has already been shuffled, but for formality purposes, we're going to go ahead and do a quick little shuffle real quick. And we have the yes and no deck, and we have the OG Tarot deck, Light Seers deck, and we got the True Emotional, which is the T deck. It's going to give you all the business, okay? All right, for Alice. All right, first question, and we're going to use initials only. Well, is W being faithful? Is W being faithful? Is W being faithful? Please and thank you. Ace of Pentacles says yes. Yes, W is being faithful. The Ace of Pentacles, security, manifestation, abundance, prosperity. And with the Ace of Pentacles, that is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to be, but we have a yes to the first question. All right. Is W falling in love? Is this person falling in love? We have the Nine of Swords with a no. Let's get clarification one more time. W falling in love. He has too much anxiety. The Nine of Swords is anxiety. Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be. The Death card says no as well. All right, so that's 2 questions, 2 answers. Let me show that to you. The Knight of Swords says no, not falling in love because I have too much anxiety right now. That's just a little too much for me, okay? Just give me some time, okay? And then we have the Death card with a no as well. I'm letting go and releasing of some things right now. Not necessarily you, but just some things in general, okay? Question number 3. Does this person, let me get the question out. Does W want to marry our girl? Does he want to marry our queen? Does he want to marry our queen? That's what we want to know. First and foremost, does he want to marry? Is he sincere in what he says? King of Cups. Ooh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Feelings, love, intuition. There we go. King of Cups says yes. I'm not lying. Yes, I do. That's the answer to question number 3. Does his ex-wife know that he's with someone? Does the ex-wife know? Does she? Tell us. Does she know? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a no, which means that's wasteful information. It's something she just does not need to know. All right, in the upright, we have the Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And that's a yes, but in the reverse, it is a no. This is just not something she needs to know. So the answer to that question is a no, okay? Will we move in together? Will we move in together? And often you hear me say we. I'm taking on your energy. Will we be moving in together? I am Alice. So will Alice be moving in with W? W moving in? Page of Pentacles says yes. Wow. That's great. This is sturdy. This is consistent. Someone who's grounded, planning. Pentacles, once again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Does not have to be. So far, you have a good turnout for your answers. Let's reiterate, okay? Is this person being faithful? Ace of Pentacles says yes. This person is being faithful. Let's reiterate. Number 2, is this person falling in love? Not at this time. I'm just going with the flow. It's a no with the Nine of Swords and the Death. I'm working on me for the moment, but I'm still enjoying you. Okay? That's not a bad thing, okay, Al? And then we have the King of Cups with the 3rd question. Do you really want to marry me? Well, girl, I told you I did. What makes you think I was lying? Girl, get out of here with that trash. Yes, I told you yes. Don't doubt me, okay? Does the ex-wife know? No, she doesn't. Because she doesn't need to know. It ain't her business what he got going on. She's the ex for a reason. And that is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And then the last question, are we going to move in together? I told you we were. Girl. On the Page of Pentacles, and I told you yes. Stop playing with me. Girl. Let us get into the OG Tarot for a quick moment. It's already been shuffled. Tell me about Alice and W. We're just looking for 3 cards, just to give us a little bit of foundational information. 3 cards. Give me 2 more, please. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. That's great. Past energy. 6 of Pentacles. Someone who's being very generous within the relationship. King of Cups. Confirmation that fell on the falling in love. Remember, dual King of Cups. So remember, you asked if he fallen in love. He popped in saying confirmation. Not right now, but the future holds possibilities. Okay? And then we have the King of Cups in answering your question about marriage. So that's a double King of Cups confirming he is here in the building. Girl. Okay? And then we also have the Knight of Wands that's coming in. And the Knight of Wands came in right underneath. When I tell you it came in right underneath the confirmation about falling in love. Now, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Okay? And that is someone who's coming in with a lot of passion rapidly. So that is what is going on between the two of you. Ooh, girl. Top of the deck, we have the Lovers. This is a soulmate energy. We're just going to put that there. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This person will be the financial abundance. So this is great. Alice. Oh, Alice, be patient. Enjoy this relationship. Be patient. Everything is ruling in your favor. What's the T on Alice and W? All right, Alice, girl. Go on ahead and send me a little donation, okay? Please, thank you, because looks like you got some good stuff in here. Pop the question came up about, is this person being faithful? And then right in the middle of falling in love, pop the question. So, GPS came on top of him in the past. What that lets me know is this person was really watching you. It doesn't mean that you were tracked, but they were tracking you in their own way and watching. And this came up on the King of Cups with the yes and no answer, okay? All right, does that make sense to you? Watching. Watching could be watching your social media. It could be watching you while you're at work. If you guys work together, it could be someone just paying very much attention to what you got going on, checking your posts. Probably not even being a friend, but just checking for you, girl. Okay? Girl. Any more tea? Can you give me one more card? About Miss Alice. Alice in Wonderland. And Wonderland is a great place to be because a lot of things happen in Wonderland. Girl. Alice. All right, so with the, remember you asked about the wife? Does she know? It's too late. She don't need to know. That popped up right underneath her. And this is telling you about their relationship. This is a stack of cards. And this is a love-hate. And perhaps the reason why he's taking his time is because he has regrets about how he did things with the ex. So perhaps what he did not do or failed to do in that relationship, he wants to make sure that he gets it right, which is why the falling in love, he wants to make sure that this is correct, okay? So, this is a masculine energy, and this is someone who has massive regrets about things that he was not able to take care of with this wife. And how do we know it's the wife? Because this is the question that we asked, does she know, okay? And they had a love-hate relationship. All right? They were bumping heads at the top of the deck. This is still their relationship. And it did make him feel like a jackass. So, when we say the 9 of Swords and how this person feels, they have anxiety because they want to make sure they do not make mistakes, the same mistake that they made with the wife, okay? This man will pop the question. He will. Give him some time. Give him some time. Alice, I hope this makes sense to you. I'm trying to think if anything else. I'm going to give you a romance Angels Oracle. Okay. So engagement came out in the reverse. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Release your ex. So he needs to release his ex. So this is for you and this is for him. I don't take reversals when it comes to this. That's just how it flew out. But it came up on top of pop the question. So this is a dual answer. Okay? This is great. Alice. Girl, you better hear flip it all up and through up in here. Girl. I hope you enjoyed your hidden message. This has been your hidden message. And I'm going to end it on these two cards with two separate energies, two separate messages. Once he completely releases her, he'll be tuned into you. He will know what that worked, and he will know and recognize, I have a soulmate. You can have more than one soulmate. And then that 10 of Pentacles is going to come in. Next is going to be the 10 of Cups. Girl, that's your hidden message.